Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Annie Catabriga and I'm going to bring you your weekly energy reading. First, I wanted to let you all know that the spring Soulwise Gathering has sold out, but we are hosting another one in September at Green Rock Retreat in the High Desert here in Oregon. That's from September 10th through 14th. So if you're interested, mark your calendars because we are going to be opening registration for that retreat in May. Also, I wanted to let you know that I am very low on Rainforest Wisdom decks. I am not planning on getting them reprinted anytime soon. I think I have about 9 or 10 decks left to sell. So if you have been wanting one of these, I really highly recommend getting one. You can find them on my website. All right, I have drawn a card for us. I asked for a card to speak to the most amount of people here in this community. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So I haven't seen this one come up in a long time. That's why I'm kind of surprised. This is the macaw card. Macaw's mate for life. So oftentimes when this card comes up, it is about our romantic relationships, our partnerships. It could be a close friendship. Overall, this is speaking to those people that we are in close relationship with in our lives. Get a string. So let's go in with our guides here and see what we can get on this topic this week. For some of us, we are reaching what looks like I'm going to say a make or break point in our relationships and our close relationships. I feel like this could be a place where we get tested, or we almost feel like a relationship that we're in is being tested by something, and it could either send us our separate ways, or we could figure out how to navigate this frictional moment, this challenging moment, and at the end of the day become closer in our relationships. But it doesn't necessarily look easy. It looks like there's something that, pokes the relationship, or there's a tension, or possibly there's something, a tension that's been under the surface for a while that finally comes to the surface in a relationship, and it has to be looked at, it has to be addressed and dealt with. And this can lead to difficult conversations. It can lead to discomfort in relationships, and it can also lead to repair. And so it's a week where relationships are being tested, but ultimately this is for the overall well-being and health of the people in the relationship. So let's look at that a little bit more. It's difficult on both sides, because sometimes it can be really challenging to be honest with people about how we have felt in our relationships with them. And often for those of us who were who developed a people pleaser or a codependent relationship style, this can be really challenging. But our guides are saying it can also be really challenging when we are in an honest conversation with someone and they bring up things that we have said or done that have hurt or upset them. And so much of how this goes depends on how we are able to hold space when other people bring up uncomfortable things for us to hear about ourselves and the ways that we have shown up in relationships that we may have been completely unconscious of, or we may not have been aware how our behaviors have harmed other people. And so if this happens this week, we're being reminded that just like how we hope others will hold space for us when we have to bring up those uncomfortable things with them, that we are also responsible for holding that safe space for other people to come to us with their honest feedback about how our relationships are going. Okay. We're being asked to remember that if somebody is coming to us with an honest conversation, an honest complaint, even a challenge that somebody is having with us in our relationships, and they are being vulnerable and they are, being authentic and integrous in how they are presenting this information to us, there's no doubt about it, it's difficult to hear. But we are being asked to remember that this person would not be bringing it up with us if our relationship didn't matter to them. If they didn't care about making the relationship better, about healing and repairing what has gone wrong. So instead of taking this kind of interaction with someone personally, we're being asked to regulate ourselves in that moment, take space if we need to, but remember that what this person is really saying is that they care enough about us to have an uncomfortable conversation with us that they're hoping is going to lead to repair. So if you're on that side of a conversation this week, do your very best to be the most mature version of yourself that you can. There are very few things that a genuine apology can't fix. And we're being asked to remember that this week. Remembering that even if we didn't intend to hurt someone, it doesn't mean that they didn't hurt. And so offering a genuine apology when somebody tells us that we have harmed or that we have hurt them in some way, even if we didn't intend to, is really, really good for repair. Now, there are all kinds of, and I'm just going to say there's all kinds of nuances to this. There's all kinds of, I would say, caveats to this message. You're going to have to read into that yourself. Like, are you the person that's always being blamed in a relationship, right? Maybe it's not always your responsibility to apologize to someone. So you're going to have to sit with this message and really feel into this if this is relevant for you and any situations that might arise with the people that you love this week. Okay. All right. Good luck. Have a really good week. And just remember, if you need to take a break, it's always better to take a time out from a conversation and say, I need a little space. Can I come back to this when I'm feeling more regulated, than to just, react with whatever comes up in the moment. All right. All right, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.